I see my photo business growing a little bit more. Started doing these features for the players when I'm photographing. I'm not really taking anybody else's photos, but when I'm photographing, I'm doing these features behind the numbers. So I'm picking the best performer that I feel fit to do that. Check that out. My Instagram channel is, or my Instagram page actually is at mcg_photography_PA. Check it out. Tell me what you guys think about that stuff. I want to keep doing more of that. Youth photos, individuals, hopefully picking up quite a bit of those coming up in, I guess next year, early next year for baseball. And yeah, the POV stuff I want to do more of. I've been doing some high school shooting photography with a local cable company that's in our area that broadcasts the high school sports. So it's fun and it's enjoyable to do that. It's always great. It's very relaxed, but fun, and I can get the shots I want to get and have no issue. I'd like to get more into a few more professional sports. I think that would be entertaining, challenging. I want to try and do some more, like I'm doing this behind the numbers scene, so I want to do some more of that. But, I'm still on the fence. Videography. I don't think I'm that great editing, which a lot of the stuff like this channel, a lot of it's just raw cuts. I don't really try to think too much. But when I'm making some videos, I try to do my best. And I'd love to do more videos. And I'm one of those people that when you work for somebody and you see the potential that they could be putting out quality-wise for videos, a good example is like, you see social media come out with some of these sports teams and they're putting stuff out. And you're like, man, we could do that too, and nobody does it. And it's more annoying / frustrating when you're like, hey, I have ideas, and they just don't want to pay you for it. It kind of stinks. So I'm hoping I can grow that more, do more of that. I mean, the players love it. Some of the fans that I've talked to love it. They enjoy it. So it's not one of those things that's going lost on people. It feels like the higher ups in the team don't want to do it. I don't know why, or they want to you go on a different tangent about other things. I'm not going to do that. But yeah, it's been a tough season, third year doing photography. I think that players still love it. I haven't heard anything bad from them or like, hey, can you do this better or whatever. It's more or less running into this wall with somebody that's new in charge, and trying to talk to somebody is hard with that. So sorry I'm venting here, but it is what it is. I hope it gets better. I'm going to still keep doing the best job I can do and get that done and keep going from there. So that's pretty much essentially the sports side of stuff. I don't really have anything else sports side. I want to do some more vlogs. I'm watching some different stuff on that, on how to do them when your life is quote unquote boring. I wouldn't say mine's boring. It's just lackluster, I want to argue. And I say that because we don't go out on purpose and do a lot of things, especially the way the economy is now. It stinks. Or like today, I got to go do a photo stuff for 4th of July event, but it is currently 97 degrees outside. So that stinks. It's hot. Now, I'm kind of used to it because I grew up in the Gulf Coast. But at the same time, it's hot. You don't want to be out there. I don't know how my equipment's going to handle it. And so we'll see what happens with that photo shoot. I try to get some POV stuff of that and maybe some handheld videos. But yeah, that's pretty much the business side. I really want to grow it. If you guys are interested in any kind of sports photography, any individual photographies, graduation photos, whatever, hit me up. Send me a message. I'd love to work with you guys. Put my best work towards the product that you guys want. Full-time job wise, it's been a head scratcher. There's some things changing there that we're kind of like, why are we changing it? It makes it less personal space when you're working in the office. It seems like, yeah, I get they need to do some work to the building, but to revert back to, I don't know. I don't understand these things, and sometimes I feel like when you go and try to talk to people, or you see what people do and the way they act, they don't want anybody else's opinion. It's like their way or the highway. So that's one of those that kind of just, it's crazy. I don't know, just talking it out. It's been a while. Like I said, it's been a while since I've done one of these, so I don't really feel, I don't fully feel confident. I'm not confident off the back, right word. What to talk about. I mean, baseball season has kind of stunk for my son. I coach third base, but they moved him up a level when they probably shouldn't have. And, you know, to his credit, he performed, but the people that they put him with on the team, besides his friend who they moved up and a couple of the other kids, it was tough. It was a rough season. I think they only won like 3 games. And I know they could have won more if they would have put more effort into it. Why they didn't put more effort into it, I don't know. Gotta love that. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know why they didn't put more effort into it. I think these kids were just doing it to have fun, which, you know, whatever. If you want to do it to have fun, but you're bringing some kids up. Like, he didn't get so he played 14U. He didn't get a full 12U season in Section 2. They put him in Section 3, which I disagreed with. And that team just kind of like wiped the floor with everybody. So it was kind of a proof that he didn't need to be out there doing that. He needed to be up higher. So when they came to us and said, we want to do a 14U Section 3, we're bringing up these 2 kids. Mind you, my kid's the youngest on the team, and his friend is the second youngest, and they were some of the top performers. Yeah, they struggled in some areas, like some of the pitching they were not the best on. He wasn't the best on. He needs to work on it. He's getting better at it. But hitting, third best on the team, batting average and stuff like that. So it was just tough, and I'm kind of thinking about if I'm going to coach next season or not for his team. His coach kind of just said, I want to be a dad. I'm not going to judge him or, you know, get angry at him. I understand that. There are some things that I want to do different, though, coaching-wise. I mean, it's hard when you're in 14U and you're still working on fundamentals with a lot of kids, or you say that our hitting is really good, then next thing you know, you're not hitting well, and you don't work on hitting. That's a kicker, too. That was frustrating. But I think for him, you know, looking at it individually, I think it was a good learning season for him. Hopefully he can take that and grow more next year. I think he has a lot of potential. And I'm trying to get, like, so if I coach, I want to work on fundamentals. There's things I want to hit during winter workouts, winter off season, whatever. If they do that for a little bit at the beginning of the year. And then I want to bring in players, people I know from my other, from my other photography opportunities that I have, to talk to them and say, hey, this is how you do things. This is how it's going to be. Stuff like that, because I think that would play a pivotal role, that they're not just hearing it from the same person. But it's like one of those things, it's like you want to help out the kids as best you can, right? And then so when you want to help out the kids the best you can, you expect to get the same level of effort from them. And some of the kids don't do that, and it's frustrating. Like I said, they treat it as kind of like something to do, fun to do, which, whatever. I'm frustrated at that. At the level that they played, I understand why they would think that. There was a lot of teams that we played in our little county league that those kids shouldn't have been the lower level. They should have been higher up. And you could tell by the way they were playing and the way they were playing against younger kids. But then we had some that were talking smack, and it's like, what are you talking smack for? It's like, great, you feel cool, don't you? Just let you know you beat, out of the 9 kids on the team, on the field, you beat 4 12-year-olds, probably a few more. And how's that make you feel when you're 14 years old? So I think there's growth. I don't know if I'm going to coach yet or not, but it's one of those things that it's like, I'd like to get input for other parents that deal with this. If you guys are watching this, I don't know if you would or not. My algorithm's all kind of all over the place with the different videos I post, but I'm curious to see what you guys think about some of this stuff and how you handle it. Do you sit there and, try to help out? Do you just work on your kid, or do you not have the time to? I think that's some of the problem with some of the kids on the team is they don't have anybody to throw with during, a day off or on a weekend. Just go outside and have a catch. I don't think they have that. I don't think they have parents that are that big into baseball, so they're not really watching it that much or trying to learn it. So it's a two-edged sword. It's tough to navigate, I would say, definitely. I don't know how I would navigate it. I coached, I quote unquote head coach. I wasn't the official head coach because of other commitments that I had that I couldn't make, some meetings that they had, but I essentially was the coach. And I ran into it with a couple parents. One of the parents, we're good friends now, and the other parent and his father-in-law wanted to treat this like their professional sports teams, which, no, I wasn't doing that. I didn't want to do that. I don't know what was going through their mind when they thought that. But then again, also, that time, this was 10 years, so this was like 3 years ago, they what's the right word? They threw us into the fire unknowingly. The coach a Section 2 team because they wanted a Section 1 team. Their Section 1 team got the pants beat off of them, and us, Section 2, with kids coming out of the majors minors program. So I guess like a 6U, 8U type program, not really having the coaching stuff or the ability to learn. So they had a very steep learning curve, got the pants beat out of them, unfortunately. And it stunk as a coach because you're trying to teach kids, but they don't know what's going on. And I kind of saw some of that this year with 14 years. I'm sorry, this camera keeps falling and going crazy. Yeah, I'm running this straight. This is gonna be uncut, so you're gonna have the camera flying. You're gonna have the camera doing what it's doing. I just got it clipped above my speedometer so I can talk, watch the road, and everything. But yeah, I don't know what to do. So any guys' opinions on that kind of stuff? If you guys want to help, be more than happy to take opinions on things. And yeah, if you're interested in photo and video opportunities, you need somebody to take photos, sports teams, group photos, individuals, family portraits, whatever. Portraits, I'd like to stay sports-wise, but I know that can be challenging at times. So yeah, if you guys are interested in anything, need anything, hit me up. If you're in the Central PA area, close to Central PA, southeastern Pennsylvania, I'd be more than happy to work with you guys. Check out, again, my Instagram, MCG_photography_PA, and check out the photos that I've been posting, and follow this channel, check out some of the older videos, different things like that. And last but not least, I know a lot of plugs, but when you're not sponsored or whatever, I'm putting it all out there. Check out, if you're in the NASCAR or any kind of sports, we talk about it a little bit, but it's NASCAR heavy. Check out the Armchair Crew Chief on your podcasts. It's a buddy of mine. We do the podcast. It's something fun we like to do. Unfortunately, we don't do it every week because time constraints, and I get forgetful. So it's I put it on me. I don't put it on him. But yeah, check it out and let me know what you guys think of that. It's July 3rd. I'm gonna probably put this up maybe on the 4th. So happy 4th of July. And you guys have a great week. See you guys next time. Don't forget, one of the radio stations we listen to, I like to put it out there. The world is full of nice people. If you can't find one, be one. So have a great one, guys. See ya.